Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This time we will discuss about the Baduy tribe, an isolated community that still maintains the traditions and beliefs of their ancestors very conservatively. In this content, we will explore some interesting facts about the life and culture of the Baduy people. So, let's go. The Baduy tribe is one of the indigenous Indonesian tribes who live in the Kendang mountainous area in Kanékés village, Banten. They have very distinctive and unique customs and traditions, and are very concerned about the preservation of the environment and the nature around them. The history of the Baduy tribe itself cannot be known with certainty, but it is estimated that they have lived in the mountainous area of Banten since prehistoric times. They are descendants of the Sundanese who have existed since the 5th century AD. Some sources argue that the term, Baduy, is a term given by outsiders to this group of people, but some Dutch researchers equated them with the Arab Badawi group. Others argue that the name, Baduy, was given to this group because of the Baduy River and Baduy Mountain in the northern part of the region. Meanwhile, this group prefers to call themselves, Urang Kanékés, or Kanékés people, according to the name of the area where they live. In the 15th century AD, the Banten area was controlled by the Sultanate of Demak. However, the Baduy tribe managed to maintain their unique culture and customs even though they were under the influence of the Sultanate. During the Dutch colonial period, the Baduy people also managed to maintain their culture and customs despite the modernization around them. After Indonesian independence, the Baduy tribe experienced oppression and discrimination by the government because they were considered not modern. However, in 1979, the Indonesian government recognized the rights of the Baduy tribe to maintain their customs and culture, as well as their right to determine the level of interaction with the outside world. Since then, the Baduy people have been recognized as one of the traditional groups in Indonesia. Currently, the Baduy tribe still maintains their customs and traditions very strictly. They live in villages in the mountainous area of Banten and try to maintain a simple life close to nature. The Baduy tribe has also become a popular tourist destination because of its uniqueness and natural beauty. The population of the Baduy tribe is approximately 26,000 people and is divided into two groups, namely the Inner Badui and Outer Badui. These two groups differ in the customs and traditions they carry out, as well as the level of their interaction with the outside world. Inner Badui is the most conservative group of the two Baduy groups. They live in more remote forest areas and adhere to their customs and traditions very much. Inner Badui is also known as Inner Kanékés. They maintain very simple living traditions and severely limit themselves from interactions with the outside world. They have no electricity, cell phones, televisions, or motorized vehicles, and refuse to even put on their shoes, set foot on the street or buy food at the market. They live from agriculture, fishing, and handicrafts that they produce themselves. Inner Badui also adhere to rules in social relations, such as the prohibition of dating before marriage and the selection of a partner who must come from their own group. The Baduy tribe also has a tradition not to receive modern education, which they consider to violate custom. Apart from being considered as violating their customs, those who receive or give modern education are considered to have bad luck in their lives. Not only that person but one tribe can also be affected by bad luck. Another difference can be seen from the way they dress. The daily clothes of the Inner Badui people are generally white with a headband. Sometimes only the bottom is black or dark blue. The Baduy Dalam tribe is prohibited from wearing pants. They only use cloth that is wrapped around their hips so that it resembles a skirt. And the white color on the top symbolizes purity and culture that is not influenced from the outside. Meanwhile, the Outer Badui are a group that is more open and not as strict as the Inner Badui in carrying out their customs and traditions. They live in more open areas and allow some form of interaction with the outside world. They are more open in terms of interaction with the outside world, but still maintain their customs and traditions very strongly. They also live from farming, fishing and handicrafts, selling honey and maintaining social relations governed by their customs and traditions. The outer Badui generally receive formal education up to the elementary school level or the equivalent. Some parents also send their children to the best universities downtown to get modern education. Even though they still adhere to their customs and traditions, in reality they understand the importance of education to improve their standard of living and obtain better opportunities in the future. The outer Badui tribe also has clothing with special characteristics. They wear all black or dark blue clothes when carrying out activities. This indicates that the outer Badui people have been contaminated with modern culture or are a little more open to the outside world. In general, the two groups of Badui tribe have very distinctive and unique customs and traditions, as well as a high level of loyalty and adherence to the rules they have carried out for years. The difference between the Inner Badui and the Outer Badui mainly lies in their level of interaction with the outside world and the strict regulation of the customs and traditions that they carry out. The language used by the Badui people is Badui language, which is their native language. The Badui language belongs to the Sundanese group of languages, but has several differences in vocabulary and grammar that set it apart from standard Sundanese. The Badui people use the Badui language as their daily language and often maintain oral traditions in the form of songs and folklore. The Badui language is also a way to maintain their distinctive cultural identity. Even though the Badui language is the main language of the Badui tribe, they can also speak Sundanese, which is the official language in the area where they live. Sundanese and Indonesian are also used to interact with people from outside the area, such as tourists and local residents. However, the Badui language remains the main language and is well maintained as part of the traditions and cultural identity of the Badui people. Ownership of the Badui language is also an important factor in maintaining differences and distinguishing the Badui from other ethnic groups.
Sekolah formal mah teu meunang ngan sekolah harus sekolah pertani.
Until now, there is a strong theory that there are no people in this world who do not have religious concepts or religious beliefs, including isolated communities living in remote forest areas. From the results of the study, it was concluded that the religion adopted by the Badui people is the Sunda Badui religion. This religion is a syncretic religion or a combination of Islam and Hinduism that developed in the Sunda region before the arrival of Islam. The Sundanese Wiwitan religion has beliefs similar to those of the Badui people, namely respecting the spirits of the ancestors, gods and natural forces. Nonetheless, the Badui tribe does not follow any official religious teachings and follow the customs and traditions of their ancestors very devoutly. The belief system of the Badui tribe is based on belief in supernatural powers which encompass the natural world, ancestral spirits and gods. The Badui people believe that the spirits of their ancestors have the power to give good luck, health and success in life. In the belief of the Badui tribe, there is a concept of dualism which refers to the two forces of the universe, namely the good power, Surupan, and the bad power, Asupan. Therefore, the Badui tribe always tries to maintain balance and harmony between the two through regular traditional ceremonies. The belief system of the Badui tribe also has several elements influenced by Hinduism, such as tooth-cutting ceremonies Mapigalingan and marriage ceremonies Mapatar. In addition, elements from Buddhism and Islam can also be found in the religious practices of the Badui people. However, despite the similarities in beliefs, the Sundanese Wiwitan religion is not explicitly recognized by the Badui people. The Badui people prefer to maintain their ancestral customs and traditions, which are part of their unique and distinctive cultural identity. In practice, the Badui tribe also does not separate religious affairs from daily life. They always show obedience to their traditions and customs, as a form of respect for their ancestors and also as an effort to maintain harmony with the universe. The Baduy tribe has very strict customs in choosing a life partner, known as the Kasepuhan custom. The prospective husband or wife must come from the same group, both the Inner Badui and the Outer Badui. The choice of a life partner is carried out by parents from both parties who usually involve traditional leaders or leaders of the Baduy tribe. The selection of a life partner is not only considered in terms of heredity, but also involves other factors such as character, traits, and compatibility between the potential partners. Prospective spouses must also ask permission from traditional leaders or Baduy tribal leaders before carrying out the marriage. This is done as a form of respect for the customs and traditions of the Baduy tribe. In addition, the selection of a life partner as carried out by the Baduy tribe also aims to maintain the integrity of the group and prevent mixing with other groups that are considered to damage their customs and traditions. Even though the Kasepuhan custom has its specificity and strictness in choosing a spouse, it still runs harmoniously and in discipline in the Baduy community. This custom also helps shape the identity of the Baduy tribe as a community that upholds customs and traditions and maintains their ancestral cultural values. So, what will happen if Baduy members marry foreigners? As you know from the start that the Baduy tribe is very obedient and disciplined about their customs. If a member of the Baduy tribe marries a partner outside the Baduy tribe, then this is considered a violation of their customs and traditions. And anyone who violates customs and traditions can be expelled from the community and considered no longer part of the Baduy tribe. However, this rarely happens because the customs and traditions of the Baduy tribe are highly respected by members of the community. The Badui tribe has a strong tradition of maintaining simplicity and simple life. They choose to live away from modern technology and the all-sophisticated modern world. Therefore, the Badui people do not use modern electronic devices such as cell phones, televisions or computers. The Badui also do not use electricity or motorized vehicles, because they are considered contrary to their simple life principles. They prefer to use traditional methods, such as using candles or coconut oil lamps for lighting, and using traditional vehicles, such as horses or cow-drawn carriages, for transportation. Even according to the experience of tourists, the Badui people do not use soap and toothpaste. This is because the Badui people believe chemicals can damage their nature. In fact, when they visit the city center to sell their produce, they will still wear traditional clothes, barefoot, and of course they will walk for kilometers to get to their destination. Badui houses also still use materials provided by nature, such as wood and bamboo with thatched roofs. The style of the house also has something in common and nothing should be different. This is because the Badui people uphold equality and social status. Despite looking out of date in terms of modern technology and infrastructure, the Badui tribe maintains their lifestyle with pride. They believe that living simply and side by side with nature can help maintain harmony between humans and nature and maintain their unique cultural heritage. This also reflects the attitude of respect for the environment and the nature around them. The rejection of modernization in the midst of the very rapid progress of world civilization has actually made the Badui tribe unique to this world and attracted a lot of attention from local and foreign tourists to visit the Badui tribe settlements.
The Badui people have a very strong belief in the nature around them and consider certain types of plants and animals to be sacred or have high spiritual values. Some types of plants and animals that are considered sacred by the Badui tribe include bamboo. Bamboo is the main material for making Badui handicrafts, such as woven and traditional houses. In addition, bamboo is also considered a symbol of simplicity and survival. Banyan tree. The banyan tree is considered sacred by the Badui people and is often used as a place of worship or meditation. The banyan tree is also considered a symbol of strength and immortality. Buffalo. Buffalo is an important animal in the life of the Badui tribe because it is used as a means of transportation, processing of agricultural land, and a source of food. The buffalo is also considered sacred because it is thought to have a strong spirit and can help humans in facing various challenges. Tilapia fish. Tilapia fish is considered sacred by the Badui people because it is a symbol of fertility and abundance. Tilapia fish is also often used as a special dish at traditional Badui events. Banana plants. Bananas are considered a symbol of fertility and good luck by the Badui people. Bananas are also used in traditional ceremonies of the Badui tribe as a symbol of unity and harmony. Coconut plants. Coconuts are considered a symbol of life and health by the Badui people. Coconut is also used as a basic ingredient in making traditional food and drinks typical of the Badui tribe. Snakes. Although they are often seen as dangerous animals, the Badui people regard snakes as sacred animals and have magical powers. Snakes are often kept as pets or even considered spiritual relatives of the Badui tribe. The Badui people regard animals and plants as sacred because they have an important role in their lives. In addition, the belief of the Badui tribe in ancestral customs and traditions also plays an important role in considering some animals and plants as sacred. Some animals and plants have deep symbolic value and are thought to have a connection with supernatural powers or the spirits of their ancestors. Therefore, the Badui people protect and respect these animals and plants as a form of gratitude for the gifts of nature and belief in supernatural powers.
Apart from being famous for rejecting modernization, the Baduy people are also known as people who are very skilled in handicrafts, especially in making woven cloth, woven bamboo, and wooden statues. The traditional woven fabric of the Baduy tribe is called weaving Baduy, which is made using the weft weaving technique. Baduy weaving is usually made from cotton grown in their own fields and processed into yarn using traditional looms. The motifs on Baduy woven fabrics are usually inspired by the natural surroundings and the myths of the Baduy tribe's ancestors. Apart from Baduy weaving, the Baduy tribe is also skilled in woven bamboo. They process bamboo into various products such as hats, bags, bedding, baskets, and others. The Baduy tribe's woven bamboo is famous for its smoothness and beauty. Wooden statues are also a handicraft art that is highly valued by the Baduy people. The wooden statues made by the Baduy tribe usually depict mythological figures or animals that are considered sacred. The Baduy woodcarvers are skilled in carving wood with very subtle and detailed techniques. The Baduy handicraft art has high aesthetic value and is also an attraction for tourists who come to visit. In addition, the art of handicrafts of the Baduy tribe also has high cultural and historical value because it maintains their ancestral cultural heritage for centuries.
Those were some interesting facts about the Badui tribe, an isolated community that still maintains their ancestral traditions and beliefs very conservatively. Although isolated from the modern world, the Badui tribe has a unique and rich culture that should be appreciated and studied. Hopefully this information is useful and provides broader insights about the Badui tribe. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video.